एवरीवन, आई एम डॉक्टर रमन भारद्वाज। मैं पब्लिक रिलेशन सोसाइटी ऑफ इंडिया जम्मू चैप्टर के एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर हूं और आज हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट। आइए उनसे इंटरेक्ट करते हैं। हाय सर, हाउ आर यू?
Yeah, I'm fine.
तो हमारे आज के गेस्ट का नाम है मिस्टर जिनेश लाल, जो एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर हैं सेवा इंटरनेशनल के।
सर, मुझे अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में बताइए।
So, Sewa International is actually a movement that is started from India, that is Bharat. So, if you see the history of the Sewa International, so when the Latur earthquake happened, some of our volunteers from abroad, so they decided to support the disaster that is happened in India. Actually, that was the beginning of this organization. That was how the thought process came about to having a structured organization which has a basic foundation in Indian philosophy to support the needy in distress. So that was the foundation thought process that we had. So in 1997, this organization is registered under the Trust Act of India. The main idea is to spread the message of the Seva, to develop volunteers who have a Seva bhav for supporting the people from mostly from the underprivileged community and the underprivileged families. So initially, the focus of our organization was to support the relief activity whenever disaster happened. So that was the initial thought process, and still it's continuing because that is the time when the volunteers are expected to support the society. That is where the entire community need to come together to support the society. So Sewa International started its work for engaging in the relief activity, mobilizing the volunteers for supporting the relief activity along with the. So later on, we also realized that there is a need for the comprehensive development in terms of health, education, livelihood, all other aspect of the community development. So Sewa International is currently working in all aspect for supporting and reaching out to the unreached community in the society. The other aspect of Seva International is to engage the diaspora community because diaspora is a huge area. Lot of people, lakhs of people are working across the globe. They themselves have an intuition to support the motherland. So Seva International has also taken the responsibility and initiative to engage the diaspora community, bringing back the root, engage in supporting their own homeland. Sometimes most of the people who have gone outside for many other purpose, for in terms of getting jobs or maybe because of some family things, but they are very much connected to their motherland. Seva International is also working, engaging the diaspora community to support the Indian initiative. And later on, we also realized that the diaspora themselves, for example, we have currently Seva International is active in more than 25 countries. So the volunteers who are working in outside the India, outside the Bharat, it's their responsibility to support the country which they are also living. So other aspect is that the Seva International is an organization which spread the message of Seva across the globe. And whoever working outside the country, it's their responsibility to support the local community where they are living. So this is also another aspect of the Seva International, which we have given a global idea, global philosophy for Seva. And we as an organization is supporting all those initiatives that comes under the Seva movement.
As you are in Jammu now, the weather is extremely hot. So also you have organized a bike rally here. So what is the mission behind this rally? Please.
So as per the government data, there are more than 17,000 villages which is closely connected to the border area. There are more than 170 districts which is again closely connected to the border area. And if you compare these villages to the normal non-mainstream villages, if you see the in terms of human index rate, if you see the in terms of development sector indicator, all the indicators compared to the border villages are comparatively very low. We as an organization consider the border villages as the first village of Bharat, not the last village. So that is the message that we want to spread across the country. And it's as an individual, as a citizen, as an organization, it's our responsibility to support the first village of Bharat. So as an organization which is working in the development sector, as I mentioned, so the development indicators compared to other villages are comparatively very low. If you see in terms of health, education, livelihood, all the indicators are very low. So as a responsible organization, as a committed organization in the development sector, we believe that it's our responsibility to support these villages to bring to the mainstream villages. So that is the main purpose of our organization. So for that, recently we have initiated a program which we call name is as a Seema Shakti. So Seema Shakti is an initiative where we will be focusing in the border area for the developing, empowering the border community for a long-term sustainable development. So this bike ride, we call it as a ride for Sewa. This ride for Sewa is actually meant to spread the message within the society that yes, it's a responsibility of each citizen to support the first villages of India.
Sir, today you interacted with the members of Public Relations Society of India, Jammu chapter. तो आपको कैसा लगा हम लोगों से मिलकर? How you felt?
Okay. Yeah, so it was a very good experience working with PRSI. So I personally feel that there is a huge scope moving forward. There is a lot of area that we can work together for achieving the common goal, the common objective of the same cause that we both are working. And as I mentioned, so this is the Seema Shakti. The concept is itself to spread within the community that the importance of supporting the border area. And I believe that the same your organization will also in line with the same objective. So in that way, there is a huge scope for moving forward, and there is a huge scope for collaboration with both of us.
Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. It was a very interactive conversation. PRSI के सभी members की तरफ से आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.